Hey up, I'm HelixOblivion and welcome back to my Let's Play of Broken Sword, the Serpent's Tail. Dum da dum.
Time to confront Lane.
Yeah, so in the last episode, which believe it or not, was a long time ago. Oh, that's pretty. This is nice, I like this. It reminds me a little bit of York.
I wondered if the widow had anything to do with the gallery at all.
Okay. I like the peacock over the door.
The door was locked.
That's really pretty. I do like the graphics on these. I quite like the sort of...
Hello?
This is George Stobart. May I come up?
Stobart? What are you doing here?
Good grief. Is that you, Mr. Lane? Actually, I wanted to talk to you. Mr. Lane, does the name Annette mean anything to you?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. If you don't let me in, I'll tell the police about your interesting connection to the security company.
All right then. Come up, but make it brief.
How many times are we going to put the thumb screws on this poor guy? Seriously.
Dear Lord, George, you have the worst timing.
Is this a bad time to accuse you of lying?
What do you want?
I've just come from Vera's security.
So?
Tell me about Annette.
Who?
Annette.
From Vera Security.
I don't know any Annette.
Really?
I'm surprised you let your conquests keep souvenirs.
Oh. Where did you get that?
Annette lent it to me.
Quit waving it around, for God's sake.
You sound embarrassed.
Come on, Lane. Tell me about Annette.
All right. I had a fling with her, okay? Now keep your voice down, please.
And you two fixed the security for the robbery?
No, nothing like that. Anyway, the fling was a mistake. She turned out to be rather needy.
I believe you. You're not a criminal, just a lecherous old man.
Ew.
Less of the old, if you don't mind. As it happens, I make a lot of women happy.
Really?
Especially when you leave them.
Yes.
Can you tell me anything about the owner of Vera?
Annette told me he's some angry-looking Russian chap.
Okay, Lane. Take off.
You can't tell me what to do.
You want me to show Bijou this picture?
All right, I'm going. You haven't heard the last of me, Stobart.
Promise?
And give me that photo.
Oh, is that
If Lane was
Henri?
telling the
Wow.
truth, that meant that Annette was lying.
That
She
is
said
big
she'd never
one.
met the owner and was very keen to get rid of me. I wondered if she was hiding something interesting in that back office.
Are you going to introduce yourself properly?
Let's ignore the corpse for now. Not going anywhere just yet.
Pleased to make your acquaintance, madame. My name's George Stobart.
Call me Bijou.
Maybe you...
Hello, young man. Such a delight to have a new visitor. What can I do for you?
I'm from the insurance company. I'm so sorry for your loss.
Henri, my poor sauvage. He died in his prime.
Could I just ask you a few questions?
Well, why not? A little company might just pep me up, as you Americans might say.
Henri was very brave at the gallery. He tried to stop the thief and paid the ultimate price.
Henri was my lion and my little pussycat.
Can you tell me about the gallery? Was the business doing well?
The gallery was Henri's baby. He never spoke to me about it.
So you weren't involved?
Not at all. Business is not my thing.
Your record player seems to be stuck on the same song.
Yes, this song gives me great comfort. It reminds me of Henri.
I wonder what song it's meant to be.
Bijou, I think someone involved with the gallery helped the thief. It wasn't Hector Lane. He's not devious enough.
But who else?
Well, we're
I
trying
don't
to
know.
figure it out.
But I will get to the bottom of it, I promise you.
Excuse me.
How are you coping?
I'm still trying to take it in, chérie.
Oh. Look, I have a cockroach.
Hey, this might cheer you up. Say hello to Trevor.
A cockroach?
I prefer the word pal.
And I prefer the word pest. Please never show it to me again.
I probably shouldn't show her absolutely everything. I'll show her
Why
now.
do you show that to me?
No, I don't think I
Thank
need
you
to
for
show
your
her
help,
anything
Bijou.
else.
My pleasure, young man. Do come back any time.
Bijou appeared to know nothing. I still couldn't discount Lane. Annette, on the other hand, had lied about Vera's Security's owner.
If you don't mind, I'm just gonna
Henri was now dressed in a cheap suit.
have a look around
On
your
balance,
apartment.
I prefer the waistcoat.
The waistcoat was nice.
Henri was
Nude painting.
two lovers entwined. Reminded me of that party game with the mat. The artist was entering his cubist phase.
There's lots of nude paintings. I think they're all
A
of
subtle
her.
birthmark was the only blemish on the model's flawless skin. The subject looked vulnerable as she clasped her knees.
I think
You
they're all
have a beautiful home, Bijou.
bijoux.
Oh, thank you. I do like beautiful things.
The subject stared casually out at the world.
We're just gonna rifle through.
Chérie, please don't touch my table. I keep everything in perfect order.
Really? Anything on the bookcase?
Please don't touch my things.
The stereo was playing the same tune over and over again.
Earlier it said
The view through to the Bois de Boulogne was stunning. America is my country, and Paris is my hometown.
Cool. I like that. Country's where you're from, your hometown.
Can
is
I
where
ask
you
you a
go.
few questions?
Truth or dare?
Truth.
And there was I hoping you'd say dare.
Is that a painting of you?
Yes, darling. Though obviously he got my hips completely wrong.
Who painted it?
Oh, some acquaintance of Henri's. I don't recall his name.
No.
Quite unusual these days to bring the coffin home.
Henri loved a good wake. Said they were better than any party.
Huh.
How ironic. I wonder if Henri is not dead.
Henri looks very peaceful.
Doesn't he? I wish I could keep him here forever.
That would be creepy. I have a feeling Henri's not dead.
Thank you for your help, Bijou.
My pleasure, young man. Do come
I mean, I
back
know there was a
anytime.
bullet wound and blood, but that could be faked, couldn't it? I get the feeling the reason that he's there is so that when there's nobody around, he doesn't have to, you know. I don't think he's there. As it
Night
were.
was falling.
Oh,
Annette would have left for the evening. It was time to pay a visit to Vera Security.
ooh. Let's go to Vera Security then. A short time later. Why in such tiny sort of print?
The empty mall
like
was lit by
that.
bright moonlight. The perfect ambiance for a little detective work. I wanted a good look at that back office. I just had to find a way in.
Okay.
There was an electrical box up there, but I couldn't reach it from the ground.
No, okay. Shutter control? It's gonna be a bit obvious.
It was the shutter control. There was no sign of a button or a keyhole. It must have been controlled remotely.
I always thought they
A
shut
wire
these...
ran up to the electrical box above.
I always thought they locked these things up at night. No, 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 no. Just click on the girder. Right, okay, we're gonna go and... I love that roof. I like glass roofs in arcades, they're really pretty.
I popped the lid open. Inside was an aircon unit and bingo, the master controls for the shutters.
Okay. Guess I need to... Look at that.
That was close. The wire was live.
Okay, won't do that then. That.
I needed a better idea. It was the power supply.
Oh, I can turn it off. Derp. Derpy 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 derp. Okay, now if we run this wire from here to here, yep, like that, and then switch it on. Awesome! Can I have a look in this drawer now? I couldn't look in it earlier.
In the drawer was a single Q-tip.
Really?
It was my lucky day. It hadn't been used.
Okay. Is that it? Okay. Fine, we'll take the earbud. It's cool.
The room was pitch black. I couldn't see a thing.
Okay.
That wouldn't have worked.
Okay. Ooh, light switch. Can I switch the lights on? Won't let me move around, which is really annoying.
In the corner of the room was a pizza delivery scooter, just like the one the killer had escaped on.
Okay.
The box was empty. Annette had cleared everything out. There was a letter jammed in the shredder. The shredder was jammed. I tried to free the gears, but they were jammed solid. Its service was long overdue.
Okay, so somehow we need to fix the shredder.
It was a pizza delivery scooter.
I have an idea.
I smeared some oil onto the cotton bud.
Now let's go back to the shredder and let us put some oil on the gears and see if that helps.
I smeared the gears with oil. It was time to see what was in the letter.
Ooh. Okay. Rearrange the pieces, interact with the piece, pick it up, blah 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 blah. Okay. Right. Don't put paper clips through your nothing. That goes there. That goes there. Or maybe Where's it gone? I want to put it there. No. Excuse me. That goes there. That goes there. So perhaps that goes not there. There. Ooh, that does not go there. What about this? Perhaps. There. That goes there. That goes there. That goes there. No. That's this. Yes. Okay. Let's go somewhere near the top because it's like a... It's like a thing. That goes there. So let's... What did I just move? Just moved something I wasn't supposed to. Oh, I wish they wouldn't overlay like that. It's so annoying. No, that doesn't go there, does it? No. Must be that. That, I think, goes there. Which means, no, there. There we go, we've done it. If I can just move this one.
It was the letter from Henri confirming that Vera's security had the contract for the exhibition. And it also revealed who was in charge at Vera. A guy called Medovsky.
Cool.
At first glance, it all seemed pretty run-of-the-mill. But why was Henri thanking Medovsky for being generous? And why was he pleased to represent him? Maybe Medovsky was the owner we'd been looking for. It didn't add up. I had a gut feeling. There was something fishy going on. I grabbed the paperclip.
Why not? It might come in handy. Right, so we know what that says. Anything else?
The air vent had a tiny catch on the side.
Undo it. Undo the catch.
The paperclip was perfect for the job.
What's inside?
There was definitely something in there.
Get it!
Now, what are you... Gotcha.
Yeah!
Well, would
Oh.
you believe it? It was a gun. And very likely the one that had been used to shoot Henri.
Oh dear. What was that?
Aha! So, what have we here? L'Américain, Monsieur Stobart.
How did he...
You will rue the day you crossed my path, because now you are caught in my net like a little red herring.
Ah.
Inspector, I'm investigating the robbery.
No, monsieur. You are breaking and entering an innocent storeroom.
Innocent?
I found the murder weapon.
Found? No. Planted? Yes. Moo!
Is he
Arrest
in
this
on-
man and take him to the station. I shall squeeze you, Monsieur Stobart, until your pips squeak.
Maybe he did it. Next morning at Nico's apartment.
Thanks, Ronnie. I just wish I'd got some better shots of the killer.
Are you kidding? That stuff from the hip, very dramatic. You did good, Nico.
So, what's next?
Get me an interview with the owner, and you've got Sunday's front page.
I'm on it already.
Keep me up to speed. Let me know before you write anything up, okay?
Of course. Oh, gotta go. Someone at the door.
There's somebody at the door. Ooh, there's somebody at the door.
Monsieur?
Are you Nicole Collard?
Yes, can I help you?
I need to sit down.
Who is it?
You'd better come in.
He's old. Doesn't sound Russian. Right. Let's see what this old fella wants. Can I have a look around?
I'd already chosen the best.
Let's just talk to him. Let's see what he's got to say.
Would you like a glass of wine?
Yes, those stairs are a nightmare.
They're good for you though, healthy and whatnot. Okay, now why are you here?
That's better.
So, what can I do for you, monsieur?
My name is Tiago Marquez. I saw your report on the robbery. I found your address.
Ah,
I
stalker.
came straight away. I needed to see you.
And why is that?
The stolen painting, La Malédiction, it belongs to me.
Ronnie had wanted me to interview the owner, and now here he was. Or rather, he was somebody who claimed to be the owner.
Ah,
So the stolen painting is yours. Tell me more.
La Malédiction belonged to my family in Catalonia in the 30s, before the Civil War.
is he the
So
little
what was
boy?
it doing here in Paris?
The fascists stole it in 1938. They killed my father, but not me. I escaped. I have been looking for it ever since. You have to help me find it.
Okay.
Did you lose all your family in the Civil War?
When they came for us in 38, I fled with my mother. But my father was not so lucky.
I'm sorry.
I would have stayed and fought for freedom, but I was just a boy.
Tell me about yourself.
I am Tiago Marquez, the rightful owner of La Malédiction. What else is there to tell?
You traveled all the way from Catalonia?
No, since the war, I've lived in France, in the southwest, and now I want the painting back.
Why? I mean, I know, you know, it
You've
was
got my
yours.
attention, but if I'm to help you, I need more to go on.
Yeah, give me more.
I have something. This old photograph. It is of me and my family.
Does it have the Malediction in the background?
See the painting
Oh, it does.
above the fireplace?
Yes, it's La Malédiction. The photograph certainly appeared to link the old man to the painting.
Wow, okay. Can we photocopy that?
You took the photographs at that robbery, huh?
I did, yes.
I need to see them.
Why?
Please, I must see them.
Why?
All right. Here they are.
Ah, he's got a
Here's the
tattoo.
thief making off with the painting.
What is that tattoo on his arm?
Looks like a skull and crossbones. Headhunters,
You will find him, and then you will find my painting.
I can try, monsieur.
You must, mademoiselle.
This shot didn't come out too well.
It's perfect.
Perfect?
Finally, La Malédiction, in all its splendor. The lines, the color, the detail. It's been so long since I've seen it.
Then take it. That shot is no good to me.
Really? Thank you, mademoiselle.
Oh no. That's the one.
This one was rejected. Georges got in the way. Typical.
Who is this George?
Just a friend. He insured the painting.
So, he will know who is this liar who claims to own my painting.
No.
I don't think he does. He would have told me. This is the best shot I took. They used it in the paper.
Yes, it is how I recognize La Malédiction, my painting.
It does look like the one in your photograph.
So close, but now it is lost again.
Okay.
Marquez's
Curious.
story was very interesting, but I needed to corroborate it. I wondered if the gallery kept ownership records. And while I didn't wholly trust him, this was the one lead that I didn't want to lose. Where are you staying?
What? Nowhere. Here, perhaps.
I didn't want him to stay in my apartment. There was another solution. My neighbor is out of town for a few days. You could stay there.
Yes, that would be good. Thank you.
Just
Great.
moving.
Let's go.
Wow. Are you
Adam
supposed-
said that he would leave the spare key under the mat.
Are you supposed to, be house sitting?
My neighbor had left a key for me under the doormat. Which reminded me I hadn't watered his plants for a week.
You're not very good at house sitting.
The key wasn't there.
Oh no.
The door was locked, but my neighbor always left a key under the mat.
But it's not there.
The gap was wide, but not wide enough for my fingers.
Let's use your card with chewing gum on it.
Using the sticky chewing gum, I was able to fish out the key.
Can we put the mat back? It's bothering me. It's an accident. Waiting to happen. Please put the mat back. The old man will trip over it and crack his skull open. That's a nice apartment. He likes his bugs, doesn't he?
This will do.
Glad it's up to standard. I have to go out, monsieur. Ronnie had promised me the front page if I got an interview with the painting's owner. And here was a crazy Spaniard claiming to be just that. I needed to find out who had put the painting up for sale. Maybe there was more to find at the gallery.
I'm just gonna leave that mat like that. An uncomfortable metro ride later.
Len was sitting outside the cafe. He looked dazed.
Hey up, Len.
Hello, Monsieur Len.
Ah, the delectable Nicole Collard, super sleuth. How may I be of service?
I was hoping I'd find you here.
Really?
Always available for a lovely lady such as yourself.
Seem to have caught the lurgy. Sorry about all the coughing.
Henri's death, it must be so very hard for you.
Yes, I shall miss him deeply. We had such a very special relationship. The loss is so hard to endure, even for a man of such inner strength as myself.
Okay.
What do you know about the owner of La Malédiction?
That was Henri's business. He found the painting and did the deal with the owner.
Would anybody else know anything about the owner?
Not likely. He kept especially quiet about that one. But he always kept a manifest for every exhibition.
Okay.
You mentioned a manifest. How would one get a look at that?
One might start in the office. That's where Henri kept most of his paperwork.
Okay.
I'm writing a follow-up piece on the gallery theft.
Ah, so you need an inside view. Authoritative.
Something like that.
Yeah.
The police have finished in the gallery. We could chat in the office. It's much more comfortable. More intimate.
Oh,
I
creepy.
might even be able to rustle up a little bottle of champagne.
Creepy, creepy, creepy.
That sounds great.
We can discuss my ordeal over a glass of champagne.
A cozy chat with Lane was the last thing I wanted. But it was my best hope if I wanted to get a look around the office. So, what are we waiting for?
Oh dear. The tape suddenly disappeared.
After you, my dear.
Right. Cozy.
The place was heaving with junk. Finding what I wanted wouldn't be easy. As Lane sat down, something stuck out from beneath the cushion. It looked like a folder.
Nah.
Whatever it was, the police had missed it. I needed to get it.
Come, join me on the couch. I'm ready for you.
Oh,
You
cringe.
will be gentle with me, won't you?
Oh.
Oh, I'm never gentle, Monsieur Lane.
Oh. Oh. Do call me Hector.
Oh, so cringeworthy. Okay. We should ask him for the champagne.
Lane
maybe?
hadn't noticed the folder. With that amount of padding, who would? The only way to get hold of it was to distract him.
Look at his face. Seriously, it's so creepy.
Monsieur Lane?
Hector, please.
So you really don't know who owns this up?
I'm sorry, my dear, I really don't.
I see Henri had a statue of himself.
Yes, for a man of high aspiration, he had alarmingly low taste. Nevertheless, I shall miss him. We were like family.
What will happen to this place now?
Henri's widow will decide, poor soul. She may find it in her heart to keep me around.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure she will. Is there anything you can tell me about the painting?
It was an absolute treat to come across it, a true undiscovered gem.
There's no denying it is a fantastic painting. What can you tell me about the religious significance?
Apparently it's evil.
Of course, there is a deep religious symbolism locked within the painting, too. Central to this must be the pantheon of saints.
Oh.
Oh, Hector. Perhaps I will join you in that glass of champagne.
Go
But of
fetch.
course, champagne, nature's balm in troubled times.
Oh, he has some. Okay, now what?
To new friends!
To love.
No! Oh!
Oh, mon Dieu, that is so cold!
Oops, silly me. I am so sorry.
I'll have to dry this off. Don't you worry, my dear.
Oh, well, that couldn't have been any less subtle.
In the folder was a list of all the paintings in the exhibition. La Malediccio had to be there. It was. And next to it was the owner's name, Mr. Medovsky. The police had obviously not spotted the folder. I put it back.
The
I had
Russian
what
guy.
I needed for my story.
Right, let's leave before late.
Monsieur Lane, thanks for everything. But I think I hear my editor calling.
Ma chérie, no need to leave so soon. It's only a little spillage.
a little while later.
And I found out who claims to own La Malediccio. Some guy named Medovsky. Sounds Russian, right?
Medovsky, my God.
Who is he?
He's new on the oligarch block. Fresh into London from Russia, with ambition and a bloody reputation. Collard, this is way over your head. I'm gonna put a more experienced crime journalist on the story. I can't afford for you to get hurt.
No!
Relax, Ronnie. This is my story. Leave it with me. Let's discuss it over lunch tomorrow.
Okay. But don't do anything more. See you tomorrow.
So there's a Krim.
Ronnie didn't trust me on this story, but I wasn't going to let him give it to someone else. I was going to have to move fast.
Cool. Right. Oh, not
Come in.
again. Is it the old chap? Oh no, it's Georges.
Hi, Georges. Great to see you.
Hope you don't mind me just dropping in.
No, not at all. How are you getting on?
Pretty good. I found the gun that was used in the robbery.
I'm impressed.
Yeah? Well, Nave wasn't. He accused me of trying to plant it, and then of being involved in Henri's death. Then he threw me into a cell.
Nice.
He couldn't make a stick, of course, so he had to let me go this morning. But he's convinced I'm involved. So if I put a foot wrong, he'll nail me next time. But, hey, on the bright side, have I got a story for you.
A long story later.
Annette, the manager at Vera Security, lied about the owner of the company. When I pieced together that shredded letter, I got a name. Medovsky.
Medovsky! That's the same guy who claims to own La Malediccio.
What?
Ooh.
He owns the painting and Vera Security? He has to be the one behind this whole scam.
You're telling me? We have to be sure.
But, oh, knock knock. Oh, it's the old chap. It's getting very busy in here.
What the?
I cannot sleep on that bed. It is too soft.
It's the middle of the day.
Georges, this is Senor Marquez.
Nice to meet you.
So you are this George, huh?
Senor Marquez is staying in the apartment across the hall. Apparently, he's the real owner of La Malediccio.
What? I thought you said Medovsky was the owner.
Senor Marquez claims the painting was stolen from his family during the Spanish Civil War.
Really? Do you have any proof?
Senor Marquez, could you show him the photograph?
And there it is again. It's a very elaborate fireplace.
That's definitely La Malediccio hanging on the wall?
It belonged to my family, so it belongs to me.
Who's this?
My father. When they came for us in 38, I fled with my mother. But my father was not so lucky.
How can we prove this is you as a child?
The dates would tie up, Georges.
Who's this?
My mother, a good woman, a saint.
If the painting really was stolen during the 1930s, then this Medovsky guy has no legitimate claim to it. But how can I be sure that you're the boy in that picture?
I can prove it. Look at my father in the photograph. You see the medallion he's wearing? He gave it to me just before he died.
Ooh.
This medallion has been in our family for hundreds of years.
You lost your father?
Yes, he died.
Okay.
It's definitely the same medallion. A snake eating its own tail. That's also on the painting.
It is the Ouroboros.
The what?
The Ouroboros. It is a sign of my people, my family, my faith. The Gnostics. My father was a Gnostic leader. La Malediccio is sacred to the Gnostics. Hence they both display the Ouroboros.
A priest I met said the painting was the devil's work. A thing of evil.
Ha! He would say that. Do not believe all you hear from the church. Whatever you think, the painting is mine.
Okay.
If Marquez was the true owner of Malediccio, then Medovsky had no legal claim to it. Might be tough to prove, but if I could, we wouldn't have to pay out on the insurance. So, if the painting belongs to you, how did Medovsky get it?
The fascists stole it. It went to Madrid, then Berlin, then, after the war, to Moscow. After that, it was lost, until now.
We need to talk to this Medovsky, but how do we find him?
Someone? No. Oh, okay. They're not just talking
Hey,
anymore.
Nico?
Nico?
Yes, George?
What do we know about this Medovsky character?
Ronnie said he was dangerous and very rich. He claims to be the owner of La Malediccio.
And appears to be the boss of Vera's security who were supposed to protect it. Now that kind of figures. The best way to steal something is to get hired to look after it.
Yep.
But why steal a painting you already own?
We need to talk to this guy.
There's something
do that, we need to find him.
decidedly fishy going on.
So let's go over what we know about the thief.
Okay, well, he had a distinctive tattoo on one arm.
And his helmet had Waterloo Motors across it.
Not a lot to go on.
No.
Why would somebody steal their own painting?
Insurance scam? But then why kill Henri?
I get the impression that Henri was somehow involved. I found the gun that Henri was shot with at Vera's security.
If Medovsky owns Vera Security, it means that he must know the killer.
Well, it can't be Annette, but she has to be involved in some way.
She did have gloves on.
You said the thief had a tattoo.
On his arm, it was a skull and crossbones with headhunters written around it.
We need to track down Waterloo Motors.
Have you tried the internet?
I've been kind of busy.
Okay, let's have a look. Waterloo Station, Battle of Waterloo, Waterloo Kebabs, Waterloo Sunset. Ah, here we go. Waterloo Motors. It's a garage in London. I'll send the number to your phone.
Yay, we're gonna go to England. Okay. Let's call them.
Waterloo Motors.
Hi,
How can I help you?
my name is George Stobart. I'm investigating a murder that was committed here in Paris.
What's that got to do with us?
The guy we're looking for was wearing a helmet with Waterloo Motors on it.
Oh, yeah. It's a very popular helmet.
It's a very popular.
I
helmet.
don't suppose you know who might have bought one?
Well, not unless you've got any more information, mate.
I love the English accent.
The killer had a tattoo on his arm. It said, Headhunters.
Oh, I know that guy. Yeah, he bought one of our helmets just the other day.
Terrific. Do you know his name?
Nah. He brings his boss's Merc here to have it serviced. Word to the wise, though. I hear he don't mess about. The car's registered on Dutchy Street, if there's any help. I mean, that's all I know, mate, sorry.
No, that's more than enough. You've been a great help. Thanks for your time.
See ya.
I love it. But the English accent
Bingo.
finally not portrayed as some upper class snob.
Good work. That has to be the guy. And now we've got his address.
How about a trip to London?
I thought you'd never ask. Senor Marquez, will you be okay here?
The bed is uncomfortable. But it will do. Come back quickly with the painting, eh?
I don't trust him. I really, really don't. London.
London cabbies. Gotta love them.
No, you don't.
This is the place. Here on the right.
Where's all
To afford a
people?
place like this in London, you've got to be good at something.
Yep. Two-headed bird.
So, We clear on how we're going to do this?
Yeah, we're two insurance investigators, see? We finadoodle our way inside, butter Madofsky up, and then get the dirt on him, right?
Finadoodle?
Yeah, finadoodle. You remember how to finadoodle, don't you, Nico?
George, how could I ever forget?
Okay.
Good, because I suspect we're gonna need Major League finadoodling to get in this one.
You got it.
Right. Well, on this interesting point, I'm going to leave this here. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you liked the video, please like, subscribe, or comment. Please be nice in the comments. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye!